E11 says that in 2010, the annual report for Fortune Brands, the seller of Pinnacle golf balls and Master Lock padlocks, disclosed 750 million shares of common stock had been authorized. At the end of 2009, 150 million shares had been issued, and the number of shares in treasury stock was 84 million. During 2010, 2 million common shares were reissued from treasury, and 1 million common shares were purchased for treasury stock. In A, it wants us to determine the number of shares issued, B, the treasury stock, and C, the outstanding shares. Well, they tell us in 2009 that we had 150 million that were issued, right? And nothing changes since then. There's no reissuance. There's no extra shares that are issued out. So the 150 million is going to be the 150 million for 2010 as well. Only things within that 150 million from the original amount that was issued, only those things changed. The treasury shares. Those are the only ones that actually change. And if the treasury stock changes, then the outstanding number of shares obviously changes. But the issued shares, that has not changed. So then let's go on to Part B. Part B asks us to determine the number of shares that are in treasury. We started with 84 million. We removed 2 million from treasury shares, so we reissued those guys out, right? But that was from the original issuance. We only have treasury stock from shares that we originally issued out and then the corporation bought back, right? And then we had another 1 million in treasury shares that we purchased. So this gives us a total of 83 million. This is our amount for treasury stock that we have in it right now. We started with 84, we reissued 2 million, which means that reduces the amount that the corporation is holding on to. Because remember, treasury stock represents the amount that the corporation is holding on to. And then the corporation bought another 1 million in shares. So that leaves us with a total of 83 million. And then finally on C, it asks us to determine the outstanding number of shares. Well, if we take our 150 million and subtract out the 83, we get 67 million as remainder. So that's this subtraction of the 150 million, the 83 million from the 150 million leaves us with the 67 million. Okay. We practiced this. This is one of the first problems that we did in Chapter 11. We had a mini exercise on that. Same type of situation here. It's just that this provides the foundation to doing other steps in the journal entry process, as well as the balance sheet presentation process, right? Because in the balance sheet, we'll find out in the next couple problems that we do, we have to show the number of shares that have been authorized, issued, outstanding, treasury shares, etc., etc. And here's how we get our calculations. If you have any questions for me on E11, please let me know.